Do you struggle with your fingers not being strong and independent enough to play the notes clearly and have beautiful sound? Stay right here. I'm gonna show you how you can strengthen your fingers right now. Hi, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Dr. Yuking Brandenburg. I deal with this finger and sound problem with my students every single day. If you saw last week's video about hand stretches, you may have spent some time this week thinking about our primary tools, hands and fingers, and about how you really need to train them in order to use them to the fullest. I will leave the link to that video below so you can watch it after this one if you haven't already. Hey, if you like anything piano or music related, please join my YouTube family by hitting the subscribe button and the bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Okay, so hopefully we all know that having strong fingers is very important for a pianist. Lots of people, when they hear the words strong fingers, think that means to be able to play loudly and only loudly. But that is not at all what it means. Having strong fingers means that the fingers are independent, dynamic, and 100% under control so that you can play loudly or softly or in between, in pieces of all different tempos, with all kinds of different techniques, and you can demand that any finger do whatever you want at any given moment. So if your fingers are weak and floppy to begin with, you need to strengthen your fingers first. It's just like a new power tool. You need to unbox it, make sure it's set up properly, and the battery is charged, so you can use it. Okay. If you know what I'm talking about, please smash that thumbs up or tell us in the comments what kinds of struggles you encounter with your fingers when you play the piano. Okay, there are so many dimensions to this topic that we can't possibly cover everything in one video. So today, I'm going to show you a very basic trick that you can do every day to strengthen your fingers and improve your finger independence. Now this is really important. If your fingers are weak and flat, and you can hear that you don't have a clear sound, one of the most common reactions is to tense up your arms, thinking that might help. But that will only achieve the opposite. Your arms will tire quickly, and that will make your fingers even weaker. So, not only do you need to strengthen your fingers, you also need to be very intentional about keeping your arm muscles relaxed. This exercise will help you accomplish both. I want you to massage your forearm with all 5 fingers, just like this. Use a strong grip and really dig into the muscle tissue. You want to feel a real massage. In a minute, you will see that you will have an effect on the sound of your playing. Now we are going to work on each finger individually to make them more independent. Use your first and second finger like this. Lift all your other fingers. Now use fingers 1 and 3. Not too fast and sloppy. It should feel like you are pinching your arm. If you are like most people, your 4th and 5th fingers are your weakest. They often want to go together, But when we play piano, we need for them to be independent. So let's really put some extra effort into those fingers. First, 1 and 4. Lift your pinky and other 2 fingers. And then 1 and 5. Lifting the rest of your fingers. When you finish the first hand, repeat the exercises with the other hand. When you finish working out both hands, let's relax them for a moment. I like to shake them out. Let's play those single fingers on the keys. You want to hear a clear, rich sound. Remember, in my last video, we did a big C chord. Let's try that. Let's massage that chord on the arm first. A 4-note C major chord is C, E, G, C with 1, 2, 3, 5. Try massaging that chord on your arm. 1, 2, 3, 5. And lift the 4. Grab, grab, and grab. Now let's play that chord on the keys. And you want to hear a clear, rich sound. Grab, grab, grab. If you continue to work out your fingers on your arms, you will be able to play much stronger and clearer on the piano. You might remember that I talked a little bit about Beethoven last week. Well, Beethoven had a piano student named Karl Chretien, who went on to become a famous composer and teacher. One of his students was Franz Liszt, who many consider the greatest pianist of all time. Just think about it. Chretien was the student of the greatest composer and the teacher of the greatest pianist. But today, he's remembered as one of the fathers of modern piano technique. He wrote hundreds of finger exercises that pianists all over the world study. If you are serious about increasing finger strength and dexterity, the best thing you could do is spend some time exploring the incredible world of Karl Chretien. As I said before, piano technique is a huge topic. Today, we just scratched the surface. Please let me know in the comment section what topic you'd like me to talk about. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!